Shalom, shalom, and welcome to those who are still guarding the Shabbat. Shabbat shalom to you, my brothers and sisters. This is Joshua, Living Orders and Commands. It is an end-time series to those who seek to do the will of the Almighty Father and Creator. Yahuah is his name, and you will come to know it was his prerogative, it was his choice for him to manifest his word in the man, in the person of Yahushua Mashiach. Soon and very soon, those who will fulfill the final exodus and be martyrs for Yahushua's name, those who will be known as the children of obedience, will come to know clearly the plan of the Most High. This segment of Yasharal's Living Orders and Command is entitled, How Are You? Yes, you. And I am asking that question to you, O listener to these words. How are you doing? Yes, you. Don't look around, don't ponder. It's not a rhetorical question. I am genuinely asking you, how are you doing? For I know each of you, each of us face some of the most trying times we've ever seen. If not already, we will soon. Hear these words clearly and know that the Almighty Father Yahuah knows all. He sees all and he is aware of our conditions and situations. End times are here and they will soon prove to bring intense times like never before witnessed with such magnitude. There is nothing in Scripture that describes all the scenarios that depict end-time prophecy fulfillment. The children of Yahuah, who will fulfill what is written regarding being gathered from the four corners of the earth, we will emerge. The 144,000, with 12,000 from each of the 12 tribes mentioned in Revelation 7th chapter, we will rise. And we will be physically visible. You, yes, you just might find yourself among the ranks of the 144,000. They will represent a promise. Yes, we will represent a promise made to Yaakov, who is most commonly known as Jacob, whose name was changed to Yasharal, but commonly and often referred to as Israel. And I am not referencing the synagogue of Satan or the fabricated geographic borders of a land. I am referencing a true set-apart nation that is awakening. It is a nation consisting of both Hebrews, Abrim, and Gentiles, or also known as Goyim, of the nations, who seek to do the will of the Almighty Father, made one by Yahushua Mashiach. Yes, my brothers and sisters, the time is here. End times bring the most trying of times. Currently, we are divided on so many different fronts that we fail to realize that it is very critical for us to begin to discern what the Spirit of Yahushua is saying. Oh, listen to these words. Hear me out. Unity will come for Yasharal. Unity will come. And as we witness being refined and disciplined, according to the promises made by the Most High, according to what is written in Scripture, we will find ourselves rising up strong as the Spirit of Yahushua rises within us. Unity will come. Global warming and climate change will prove to contribute towards us becoming humbled. It will contribute towards making us weak physically, mentally, socially, emotionally, spiritually, and in our weakness we will witness a rise in the Spirit of Yahushua like never before. Sea levels will soon wreak havoc across many coastal lands like never imagined. Famine will enlarge and the world will wonder and weep, searching for food and fresh water. Pestilence and disease will increase over the coming days. War will erupt in many different forms, such as fighting over water, food, fighting over geographic battles, religious battles, government battles, and all types of wars will erupt. It will be a convulance. It would be a convergence of diverse wars erupting as man lose sight of a solution for a dying planet. Yes, my brothers and sisters, soon and very soon, cataclysmic times will erupt like never before imagined, to our amazement. But you, O Yasharal, you who will be among the children of obedience, we are not to be afraid, nor worry, nor fret. We are to look straight towards Yahushua HaMashiach, of which our deliverance come. He will guide us through where he would have us to be. There will be a final exodus to fulfill what is written, that we have not chosen, we have not been appointed to the wrath of the Almighty Father. But many think that means everyone. Search the scriptures, search them thoroughly, and you will see those who are chosen by the Spirit of the Most High to fulfill this prophecy are those who will participate. Some will die as martyrs and never reach the promised land during this lifetime. There will be brothers and sisters who will soon die and not witness any end times at all, as it relates to the intense times ahead. Sure, they would have witnessed some end time prophecies, but not to the magnitude that we are about to see before us. There are specific things we will come to know and obey regarding our final exodus. For many, end times will be interrupted with uncertainty. It will be interpreted as a time of forced migrations, forced movement. But remember, the face of discipline comes in many forms to refine us into set-apartness and to bring us to obedience. The Most High promised he would gather us from the four corners of the earth, and that requires movement. In his discipline for some, it will be perceived as forced movement. Yasharal will rise, an awakening nation will soon emerge before the world. Yes, physical, visible, and confirmed by the power and might of the Most High. We will emerge. Scriptures provide instructions for us not to be afraid when we discover the life in these instructions. They contribute to our comfort. Yes, when we yield to the Spirit of Yahushua, making his words alive, we are comforted in knowing and understanding what must and will be done. Given all that I've said, how are you? How are you doing? Yes, you, O listener to this message. Again, how are you? Yes, you. Don't look around. Do not think the question is for another. It is for you. How are you? Yes, you. These words reach your ears for a purpose, for a reason. My brothers and sisters, do not think for a moment that the Most High has forgotten you. Do not think for a moment that you are not important. The children of obedience, having led by the Spirit and will be led by the Spirit of Yahushua, we will have witnessed and confirmed actual living orders and commands, and they will be obeyed. Again, I ask you, how are you? Yes, you. With all the details and refinements ahead, my prayer is that each of us are able to endure until the end, that we are able to discern the rise and the power of the Spirit of Yahushua working in us, one towards another, through us, and through his chosen leaders, that we are prepared to discern and understand and identify when his messengers, commonly known as angels, come before us to assist in our guidance towards this final exodus. People are at points in their belief where uncertainty is present. People, yes, even you and I, are dealing with discovering the Spirit of Yahushua and what he's ordering us to do. Do not deny it. It would be counterproductive or a waste of breath to say, oh, I'm not struggling. It would be contrary to Scripture, for the Scripture says the flesh wars against the Spirit. So as long as we're in these earthen vessels, there's a battle within. But by the power and might of the Almighty Father Yahuah, in the name of Yahushua, we will emerge successful in growing in maturity and set-apartness. In the name of Yahushua, we will grow to know one another. The Most High Father informs us of this discipline and warns us of his wrath. We will not go without what is needed to bring us into unity. My brothers and sisters, we will soon discover what we are experiencing now and will experience going forward will come to be magnified. Magnified in such a way we will see many extreme challenges ahead, my brothers and sisters, but we will be made straight. We will be humbled in the coming days and refined to fulfill something phenomenal. Again, I as Symmanayah, ask the question to you, my brother, my sister, my family. How are you? Truly, how are you doing? Yes, you. I'm compelled to believe many desire to serve the Most High Father Yahuah, but struggle with accepting that he chose to manifest his word, himself, in the person of Yahushua Messiah. I'm compelled that many struggle with understanding and acknowledging that you absolutely cannot separate the word of Yahuah from the person of the Almighty One, Yahuah. They are one, my brothers and sisters, and it will become clear in the coming days. Yes, the oneness of Yahuah and Yahushua is something that one struggled to understand and identify. We say he's almighty, but yet we have the audacity to say what he can and can't do. Let us seek to understand and discern his word so it is not a contradiction, but it is made whole. I believe, without a doubt, those who will fulfill the final exodus, those who will be martyrs for Yahushua's name, those who will grow into maturity and obedience will come to know that they are one. Do not fret, my brothers and sisters. Do not posture yourself with false sense of confidence, thinking you can prove me wrong or prove anyone wrong who say words such as I. Do not gear up for a long argument and debate regarding how can Yahuah and Yahushua be one. Proof is coming. Proof will emerge in the midst of extreme and phenomenal times during these end days. My brothers and sisters, again I ask you, how are you? Yes, you. How are you doing? How are you doing, my brothers, my sisters, my brother, my sister? These words reach you for a reason. Yasharal is divided, but the promises of the Most High brings a comfort that we will be refined and we will be brought into unity for our final exodus. Seek to discern, my brothers and sisters. The time is now to begin seeking. The time is now to begin seeking to discern what the Spirit of Yahushua is saying to each of us. What the Spirit is saying through us one towards another. To determine the difference between when He's speaking and when it is us. I strongly encourage each of us to begin having discussions regarding our final days. I strongly encourage you to rethink, pray on whether you are to continue consuming time with compromising camps, fellowships, assemblies, of which you know are filled with erroneous practices, teachings, and behavior. The time is now, and proof will emerge regarding coming away from compromising camps, fellowships, groups, assemblies, and the like. As we are refined and look towards Yahushua Mashiach, as we witness His Spirit rise among us, in us, through us, one towards another, we will come to grow in strength and set-apartness and will find ourselves coming away from these erroneous camps and fellowships. Sure, there are those who are erroneous that will be reproved and corrected and refined, but there are also those who are confidently wrong, teaching false doctrines, some unaware, some with good intent, but off the mark because they are void of recognizing that it is the set-apart Spirit of Yahushua Mashiach that directs our steps. Things will be made clear on these matters, my brothers and sisters. There will be a purging in the coming days, and we will face coming away from those who are not reproved and refined in the image that is ordered by the Spirit of Yahushua. There will be the shaping, the structuring, the building of an awakening nation as promised. What say you, O Yasharal? Are you prepared? Are we prepared to witness the coming days as described in scriptures? Are we ready? Are you ready? There's a schedule with time and demands, better yet, with living orders and commands, and that schedule is unfolding before our eyes. How are you? Yes, you. How are you doing, my brother, my sister? my family. Each of us face the culture and environment where we are not recognized. Each of us face the conditions that the world has crafted, promoting an image that Yasharal is forgotten, that we are extinct, that there's no way to distinguish whether we are Hebrew, Arbi, or not. But soon and very soon, proof will come, my brothers and sisters, as an awakening nation emerge. We will be recognized by the world. Yes, true. There will be people who will witness acceptance and acknowledgement of the presence of Hebrews, Abrim, you, I, the Arbi of Yahuah. The world will see that we are physically alive and walking. The world will come to know a once forgotten nation of people will emerge. And we will witness Gentiles, Goyim, grafted into the body of Hebrews or Arbi and made one with us. We who are the children of Yahuah, made one with us. And together made one, they become Arbi, Hebrew as well. Grafted together as one by Yahushua Messiah. Many people will look at the scripture and say, well, it says you're neither Greek nor Jew, made up word, bond nor free. What is saying in scripture is that we are one in Yahushua Messiah. And that one is under the banner of Yasharal. But what people fail to realize, we cannot ignore the fact nor the necessity to identify true Hebrews, true Arbi. Otherwise, the 7th chapter of Revelation could not be fulfilled. That talks about 144,000 Hebrews, 12,000 from each of the 12 tribes mentioned in Revelation chapter 7. So wake up, my brothers and sisters, and accept the truth, the dynamics. There are Gentiles, there are non-Hebrews who are grafted into the body of Hebrews, the body of Yasharal by Yahushua Messiah, who will portray the need for not identifying our true identities. Pray and watch, proof will come. My brothers and sisters, are we ready? There will be a time to rejoice. The world is about to witness what it means to be grafted together as one in Yahushua Mashiach, our Messiah. My brothers and sisters, though there are many challenges ahead, economic, social, just living conditions, working conditions, trying to survive from a natural and practical perspective. Yes, we face many challenges. Challenges of sharing what is indeed set apart. Challenges in coming together as one in Yahushua Messiah with understanding of the scriptures in whole. Challenges of identifying what is indeed alive in the scriptures and what the Spirit of Yahushua is saying. But though these challenges exist, things will be made clear in the coming days to those who will fulfill what is written regarding the final exodus, regarding being martyrs for Yahushua's name, regarding being among the ranks of the children of obedience. My brothers and sisters, yes, conditions are challenging, and they will continue to get challenging and will become intense as our final days approach. It would be wise to begin talking about now. I strongly encourage each of us to begin talking about now. What is the Spirit of Yahushua saying to us now, this day? Pray and talk about what is expected and what must and will be done. Each of us who are called to fulfill the final exodus will not be able to stop the orders from going forward. There will not be a maybe. It will not be a might. We will come to discern what must and will be done and do it as ordered by the Almighty Father. My brothers and sisters, we will soon begin to ask one another, how are you? Yes, you. We will ask each other, how are you doing? And truly mean it. And pause and seek to hear the response from one another as answers come from the heart, from the mind, as answers are presented before us that are true. And we will witness the struggles we face, and we will witness the solutions that the Spirit of Yahushua presents to us. We will soon come to understand the function of the question, how are you? Yes, you. We will come to discover, how are you doing? And pause and not just use it as a rhetorical question, but a question of meaning. Yes, many tasks lie ahead for us, my brothers and sisters. We will soon come to recognize the demand to get more acquainted with one another and to come away from those who are demonstrating compromising beliefs, practices, and teachings, those who are not walking in set-apartness. We will learn to purge wickedness from our ranks, and we will learn to come away from things that are not set apart. Prepare, O Yasharal. Prepare, Yasharal, our redemption draws near. Chosen leaders are emerging. There are those who are walking in obedience, who will be falsely accused, who will see people bear false witness against them. There are those who will be ridiculed for walking in obedience. But know this, O Yasharal, soon and very soon, a power will ignite, will emerge, that will remove the obstacles that seek to impede the gathering of a true awakening nation. I ask you, how are you? Yes, you. How are you doing? Answer these questions, my brothers and sisters. Answer them to yourself, to a brother, to a sister. Present an answer to me if you believe you are led. But it's not about me, but it is about me, you, and Yasharal. It is about the entire body of Yasharal. It is about those who seek to do the will of the Almighty Father. Though we have questions, though we are anxious, though we are excited, though we are uncertain, some certainty will come, refinement will come, an awakening nation will rise like never before imagined. Answers will come with solutions and set-apartness like never before witnessed, with such magnitude among billions of people. Pray and watch. Yes, I asked the question, how are you? How are you doing? For I know if you are pursuing set-apartness, you are facing some of the most critical challenges that you've ever seen. But know that there are, and there will be answers, solutions, and a response from the Most High Father Yahuah, our teacher, sent in Yahushua's name. The set-apart spirit of Yahushua will bring clarity and understanding to our pursuit. He will bring living instructions, orders, reproof, and discipline. And we who seek to grow in set-apartness will repent and recognize the power of the blood of Yahushua Messiah and know what it is to be washed in his blood and have the audacity and the strength to rise up as his set-apart spirit renews our mind, body, and spirit. Pray, O Yasharal. Pray, my brothers and sisters. These words reach you for a reason. Until next time, I pray that these words are confirmed and that we witness a demonstration of Isaiah 55:11, which informs us that the words, set apart words of the Almighty Father, will not return to him empty nor void, but accomplish the task that they have been designed to perform. I pray, my prayer is that these words are confirmed. What say you, O Yasharal? Can you confirm this message? To have life, to have the presence of the Spirit of Yahushua coming through me to your ears? Is this something that you are witnessing? What say you, O Yasharal? Are you able to identify the Spirit of Yahushua working in you, working in us, working in the children of Yahuah? Until next time, begin to talk to one another and ask the question, how are you? How are you doing? Yes, you. And let us begin to listen. Let us begin to engage one another and draw closer to one another as the Spirit of Yahushua is forging an awakening nation. Until next time, Shalom. Shalom. Shalom.